you doing? Dear me. She was rolling in some dust piles in the park this morning. She's covered in it. I gave her a brush earlier in the bathroom to get most of it off. Need to go hoover the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. Hi, darling. Need to go hoover the bathroom. Hi, everyone. Hi and good morning. I hope you're okay. Hang on a second. Thank you, Volatile, and Afro Miracle Boy, Leone, Eric the Fish, and Nep Nep Neo. Thank you, all of you. Hang on. Apologies in advance. I'm struggling with my voice over the last week and a bit. I had a throat infection about 3 weeks ago, which triggered a chest infection about a week later, and my recovery from that chest infection has been surprisingly slow. I've got lots of what feels like mucus build-up in my lungs, which is disgusting, and I can feel it dislodging whenever I cough, and it seems that using my vocal cords for any length of time is triggering coughing fits, so I'll do my best to not splutter into the microphone. How's everyone doing? Indeed, as you can no doubt tell, now my voice is not fully recovered. I'm still feeling quite bunged up in the nose area. One moment, if you please. Also, I woke up with quite a bad pressure headache. I can feel quite a bit of pain behind my eyes. So I've taken some painkillers, but yeah, it's most uncomfortable. Doing well, says Miracle Boy. Just got off work. Good. Cool. Well, have a lovely afternoon, or morning, I suppose. Yeah, have a good day, Leone. Right, so, yes, to let you know what's going on then with the YouTube side of things. It's the 4th week of work on Armour Bullshittery Part 10. The video is about 18 minutes and 35 seconds long, and I've managed to complete 5 minutes and 1 second. It takes me about a day to do every 60 seconds of editing, so 60 seconds of keyframing, the sort that makes the bullshittery video stand out. So by the end of today, I'm expecting to get like to 6 minutes and 1 second. 6 minutes and 1 second, hopefully further than that. But by the end of the week, I'm hoping to get to around about the 9 or 10 minute mark. That's the plan. So, you're looking at another good 4 weeks or so to get this sucker finished. So, yeah, cracking on as best I can. Everything's going fine, really. Armour is frustrated by the fact that the older streams had a low frame rate due to Armour's pretty high hardware requirements. And then the later games, the more recent games that we played, are so big and involve so many people that they've got a low frame rate. Basically, it's always a low frame rate for Armour, which normally doesn't matter, but the type of editing that I do involves lots of text on things. And I've then got to make the decision to whether to match the frame rate and have the text jitter around, or to override it and make it smooth by sort of manually judging, just by eye and by hand, where the text should move and how. It's not often an easy decision, and I sometimes find I do both and then decide which one looks best. Thank you, Papa Palpatine. Thank you very much, Papa Palpatine. Hopefully, Sufferlord, I'm pretty sure the Space Engineer's master project file has quite a large number of highlights. Okay. Indeed, Mr. Wivington. I do feel quite unwell. No, Gecko, I haven't phoned the GP yet, at least. Right. You okay, honey? Big floppy gums. Yeah, she's alright. Right. As for right now... Sorry, one moment. Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. So, welcome to a bit of Factorio. If you don't know what Factorio is, it's, well, the best way I can describe it would be like a cybernetic industrial settlers. The game involves you dropping onto a planet, crash landing on a planet, and then subsequently having to build a series of interconnected logistical chains. Basically in the same way that the Settlers game has you build buildings with villagers that move bread and coal and tools from building to building. Here you are well, I suppose you're like a technocratic whatever. You're like a guy who's got like a suit that can replicate technology like circuit boards and cogs, and you build a series of conveyor belts which mine metal and then move it to like an area where it's smelted, and then the smelted metal gets taken to a factory where it makes, I don't know, whatever you need. In order to progress down the research tree, in order to ostensibly build a spaceship to escape, you've got to go down a long laundry list of individual components which need to be manufactured, often by the hundreds of thousands. So it's a case of starting with a single conveyor belt. In this case, we go over to my factory, something like this, and then feeding them into ever more complicated machines, building a huge connected web of assemblers and research devices and storage devices and conveyor belts everywhere, pipe systems, refineries, all the fun stuff. Around the factory, you have the natives, basically giant insects who live here and get particularly frustrated with vibrations. Uh-oh. Why are you parked outside the walls? Shit. My train network has frozen. 1 second. That's an urgent crisis that I need to sort. With a frozen train network, the bugs, if they attack my walls, may well attack my trains. Hi there, Zoran. Welcome indeed. I'm just going to take my spider walker. 1 minute. Get in quick. These are just my drones. Thank you, Greeper. Thank you. So taking Spider McSpiderface, which is the name of my spider walker, down the rail system. So what's the problem? So, hold on, that doesn't look right. What are you doing? These two have crashed. Are you the source of the problem? Green, green. What's the problem? Go. Forward, 1 second. Oh, I see. Are you physically jammed into each other? It can't move because this one is... I don't know what's happened here. Hang on. So these are automated copper trains. Is this the source of the issue? So, that was stopping these trains from leaving. Okay, that needs to get moved. 1 second. So that, yeah, the length of the train, it's meant to... so what's happening here is that the rail signals are dividing up the line. Hang on, I just need a drone to come over there and fix that. There should be a drone in range. Come on. Here it comes. So what happens is each individual rail signal divides up the line into colours. So, there we go. No, put it there, Dink. 1 minute. Thank you, Mag. Hi there, Mag. There we go. So by allocating that section, there we go. So this is now the blue section. Ah, shit, I need to rejig this. This is meant to be the waiting section before they take the train through the desert. So what's the problem? You should be able to go. Let's go. Haul ass. You're in automatic mode. You're waiting. You're going to security output D1. Security output D1 is where? Here. What's the problem? You should be free to move. Why am I standing on the track like a dumbass? What's the problem? Has the line been severed? Oh, wait a minute. It's because I have improperly... No, it's my fault. I see. So, if you select a rail signal, as mentioned, you'll divide the track up into coloured segments. Now, what I need to do is that I need to make sure that this blue section, you see this whole bit? This blue section means it's outside the walls. So no train is to enter this area unless we know that it's clear, so you can make it all the way through the walls. Because I haven't put a new rail signal here, it thinks that this is also part of... Well, technically it is part of the blue section, but this bit is still under construction, and there's a construction train waiting there, so it thinks that the rail system is occupied. So as a simple, quick fix for now, I'm going to allocate this as the yellow section, defining this as blue. It is now clear to proceed. The next train moves up as well. The blue section is clear. Proceed. So the trains have left the factory. They've entered this sub-factory. Here we go. That's my security train with weapons and ammo. Here comes the copper ore train loading up. It'll fill itself up with about 8k units of copper ore and then take it to the factory. Off you go. Next. If you like trains, Factorio is for you. Let's go. 8k. Yep. Oh, okay, it needs to wait, so it's waiting for the train to clear. There we go. The train's made it. It's clear. And off it goes. Next. See how it works? Alright. Gradually getting better, Commissar. Thank you for asking. Slowly. Very slowly. Okay. So, I need to sort this out properly, but for now just leave it. What I was doing up here is I was setting up an additional sub-factory. So, I've got a construction... Bear with me. Use my lasers to eliminate those bugs. I have a construction train here waiting. This is going to be a crude oil production facility. So there's a large reservoir of crude oil, dinosaur juice, and yeah, we're going to pump it out of the ground and take it to the factory. So, for that reason, we are expanding a defensive perimeter all the way around. So there are on-site drones. How far has it got to go? There. So that's where the defense... It's a big nest. Okay. Very big nest. Okay. So, I need a security train delivering ammunition. I've got some, but not enough. Also, I need to go back and get some more iron plates myself. One moment. Yes, I would get the artillery train in here, but that's a lot of... I'm going to kick the hornet's nest, as it were. So let's get the turrets ready before we do that, eh? Probably, yeah, I could probably rush many of those nests with my spider, if needs be. First things first, let me just I'll just take the spider straight back home. Hang on. Autopilot along the coast. There we go. Go back to the main factory floor. Here we go. So, taking Spidey McSpiderface back to the main factory floor, where I'm going to pick up some additional metal sheets and also set up another security train. The security train, its primary purpose is to just deliver replacement turrets and bullets and stuff, the things that the sub-factories will need as they continue to defend themselves against the disgusting natives that live here. Scamillion, I did try Satisfactory a few times, but alas, I never really played it enough where it escaped the shadow of Factorio. Maybe it does later on, but yeah, I couldn't really find its selling point, the thing that was making it unique. If anything, it just made me want to play Factorio again. Okay. Ah, good. I need to fix this, sorry. I made it burn all the wood that I had in storage. 1 second. I'm going to place down a splitter on this coal conveyor belt, which is going to split 50-50. And then I'm going to take this coal this way. A fast express conveyor belt, lubricated. And it's going to be added to here. So a line of coal is always going to come this way. And it's going to fill up these boilers that are full of water, generating steam. That steam is mixed with these refineries, which are taking in coal here, and we're liquefying it. So coal mixed with steam and also a bit of heavy oil is being used to liquefy, well, to create additional petroleum products, which we normally get from crude oil anyway. But here we're using coal as an alternative. Thank you, Valkyrie. Thank you very much, Valkyrie. And Santa the Punk and Mag. And Gav Jira and Lunatic. So, if you're just joining the stream, and you're sitting at the back lurking, please know that the latest YouTube video is Armour Bullshittery Part 10. It's on its 4th week of editing. Editing continues just fine. I've edited the whole thing together end to end, and one could arguably watch it just without the subtitles, but it's not ready yet. It's 18 minutes and 35 seconds long, made up of 37 sequences. 9 sequences have been completed, for a total completed runtime of 5 minutes and 1 second. By the end of this week, I'm hoping to be on the 9th or 10th minute out of 18. It is unfortunately quite tedious. Armour bullshittery. It's not difficult. It's just tedious. There are difficult bullshitteries. This one is just like, oh god. Armour is the type of game where the automated keyframing. When it works, it's often quite skippy, because Armour's frame rate is often quite low. And a lot of the time it just doesn't work. I'd say it's probably around 30% automated, insofar as total, like, what is easy to automate. Simply because, well, it's not very easy to tell what a head is. Soldiers don't really have consistent shapes on their heads. And simply turning around will drastically confuse the auto-tracking. Sorry, why am I here? I came here for... Why am I here? Fix that. I came here for metal. Why did I want metal? Because... the security train. This week, Lord Arawn. Yes, I won't be around one day this week. I'm going to go fishing with my brother. Sorry. Hi there, Cake. Hello, Cake. I hope you're very well, Cake. Okay. So, let's go down here. I'm going to assemble a replacement security train. So, here, so you saw the security output, so for the rail network. Here's the security input. This station should be assembling the necessaries to outfit one of my substations, and here is a blueprint that I made last stream. This is my security train. The drones will now assemble it. Do I have any spare wagons in storage? I don't think so. Make some. Oh no, wait, tell a lie. Evidently I did. Take those away then. What about a tanker? Do I have one of those? Ah dear. Who's going to catch the bigger fish, Fenris? Well, last time I went fishing with my brother, he caught a carp and I caught fuck all. So that will not do. He is going to meet me at the fishing lake. I'm going to turn up early, but I didn't specify how early. So I think at 5 in the morning, yeah? 5 in the morning, yeah? You know, just so I can stack the deck a little bit. I'll be like, yeah, oh no, I just turned up, mate. Yeah, like 20 minutes ago, yeah. And then I'm going to be like, look, I've got this rod ready for you. All the tackle is tied properly, honestly. I've sharpened the hook myself. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and by the way, I've been using the spod rod to put down some. I've been sprinkling bait in that area of the lake over there. You should cast your line over there. I just gesture vaguely towards some trees where he's probably going to get it tangled. Don't worry, trust me. Thank you, Drogsma. Thank you very much, Drogsma. 1 minute, sorry. Wait, is that the correct camera feed? You can see, yeah, hang on. My cameras are a total bloody mess. I don't know what they're doing. Hang on. Yeah, this is it. Sorry, got the wrong controls. Here it is. Just gonna zoom in. She is covered in dust this morning. She probably had a good old dust roll. She came back completely caked. She looked like a ghost. Oh. Right. How much older am I compared to my brother? Well, I'm in my, I'm 18, and he's, I guess that makes him about 10, 9 or 10, if I'm 18. Oh dear. I'm not sure how old he is actually. I'm guessing he's in his late 20s. Yes, I'm in my mid-30s. My 40s are approaching way faster than I would like. They can fuck off. I don't want that at all. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I built the security train and confused that security train. So, let me remove. Can you just go to input? Hang on. Here we go. So the security train that I've just built is going to move to security input A. This has requester chests, which are basically building up a predetermined set of stuff. So, like conveyor belts, landmines, all the toys. They should be ready in these boxes, and if they're not, the drones will bring them. Also, for some reason, we don't have security gates. I'll just make a few personally. I must not be manufacturing them. Thank you to Sunny. Thank you very much to Sunny. Alright. Cake says, my soul has been 50 for a while, so I've nothing to worry about. Yeah. Oh dear. I hope you're okay, Cake. Hope things are well in your world. Just gonna load that up a bit faster. In fact, 1 minute. Yeah, drones. Can you guys, like, bring me a shit ton of, hang on. Just because I know that we're gonna need them. Gonna go to my logistics request, and I'm gonna put down a military request for 1,000 landmines. So now you should see a shit ton of drones. No? On the way 300. Only 300? Get your asses in gear. Okay, here we go. Ah dear. Zoran says, I feel my bones wither with each passing day. Yeah. I mentioned like a year ago or so, but I did lots of running when I was younger. I've always done running. I just like running. And I realized that, you know, I've been jogging for ages, but it's been a long time since I've tried sprinting. So I tried sprinting, like in my 30s, and I was like, oh my god, like all of my speed that I had when I was younger has gone. Like I've got no, like I used to like fucking run like the wind. I was like, pfft. But I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? My strength has left me. Ah well. Okay. Do I have the mines? Got 300. Come on, guys. Fine, I'm just going to go get them myself. Going to be faster than the damn drone network. Okay. Hello. Yoink. Mine. Put some in the Spidey McSpiderface's inventory. Yoink. Okay. So, if you're just joining the stream, welcome to my factory. If you don't know Factorio, what I'm doing right now is I'm loading up one of my trains, the sole purpose of which is to provide equipment to a distant, much smaller factory, which has one purpose: feeding the main factory. So, let's add its security... Oh wait, did I actually build? Oh, I did, didn't I? Did I name it? The tallest of trees is the current name. That's just a default thing. So this is going to be security output from the rail network. I don't know. What are we on now? Did I do J? Okay, security output J. There we go. Security output J has been defined. So, security input, so input resources into the rail network. Please go to security output J. And then wait there for approximately a minute or so. And then come back. Simple as. A simple loop. Right, I'll meet you there. So I'm just going to take this spider out from the factory. Head straight back to security output J. So this is a sub-factory out to the east side. Its purpose is bringing in some crude oil, which we've got. So some dinosaur juice beneath the ground there. I think it's about 155 hours, Jason. My Spidey McSpiderface is automatically engaging the targets. I've got some missiles that are being mass-produced at the factory floor. Okay. As you can see, lots of landmines that have been triggered and are now subsequently being replaced. Each drone will carry a mine, drop it onto the ground, where it will arm and then bury itself. The mines won't necessarily kill the bigger bugs, but they'll blow a few legs off, rendering them slower and easier to deal with. Oh, hang on. Rail segment has been damaged. There we go. What's the endgame, Hyon? The endgame of Factorio is building an ever more complicated series of logistics chains to eventually build a rocket ship. I think when the game began, the objective was to build a rocket ship to escape, but now well, you do get a "you win" message when you do that, but the rocket will launch and then... Hang on. Finished rocket parts? No, still some time until it launches. It will launch and then give you some science vials, which are another type of vial for the research. So you can just keep playing if you wish. So even after launching the rocket, you can just keep playing and build up research. So the vials get fed into this research bay. Each individual research project on the tech tree requires a different combination of these coloured vials. Red are really easy to manufacture, gold are super hard to manufacture. Each one requires their own laundry list of different things. So that's the goal. So you start off small, just get a few red vials, nothing fancy, and then as you go down the tech tree, you unlock more stuff and are required to get more stuff in order to progress. So it's got a pretty decent organic tech tree feeling to it. The factory grows. Your understanding grows, your resource requirements grow, and then before you know it, 155 hours have passed. Right. Where's my security train? He can't get here. Why? Inaccessible from current location. What's the problem? Ugh. Okay, the rail is being destroyed repeatedly. By the bugs? That could be a bit annoying. Hang on. Well, if it's within range of the drones, they should be automatically fixing it. Look for a green... Yeah, this is the repair drone radius. So why are they not fixing it? That's the next problem. See, I can fix it. My own personal drones have fixed it. But why are you not fixing it? You have 402 construction drones. Why are you sitting there with your thumbs up your robot asses? 1 minute. Do you have rails? No, you do not. Why do you not? Where's your security train? It's waiting in the queue, waiting for this. Oh, Jesus Christ. The trains are backed up again. Why are the trains backed up? Dunno, have I cocked up? Too many security trains in that loop? Hang on. What have I done? Maybe I've just... Yeah, maybe I've simply put down too many of them? Hang on. Can a drone get over there, put down a new rail signal? So this segment here is the blue segment. Okay. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that rail signal. So make this the blue segment from here to here, containing one train. And then that hopefully should let this train slide in and free up the space to travel. Come on. The drone's finding one from a box. Take care, Dikartic. Sleep well. Come on. Where's my drone? Here it is. No? Lazy bastards. For real? Right about now? Fine. Do I really have to come all the way back to the factory? I literally just deleted one of the rails. You've got rail signals. Lazy bar. Here it comes. No. Fuck you. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the damn factory. Ugh. Pardon me. Thank you, Catfall Pepsi. Thank you very much, Catfall Pepsi. Oh, damn. What? Nonsense. I'll have you know that Britain's rail network is the finest rail network 200 years ago. Yep, Great Britain. We get there first and now we're the worst. Oh dear. Yeah, for real though, apparently that is a big part of the problem, is the fact that a lot of our infrastructure is built on old assumptions, and fixing those assumptions are actually stupendously difficult. For example, just a simple one, the rail connection between Brighton and London goes over an Edwardian viaduct that was built specifically for it. It's too small. We built it back in the day where rail travel was like, oh, you know, the occasional steam train down to Brighton for a day trip. It wasn't built for the requirements of the modern day. And so it's a case of, okay, fuck, do we have to like build this huge new viaduct? It's massive. It's going to be incredibly expensive. The other problem is that our climate is changing quite a lot here in Great Britain. Obviously, climate's changing everywhere. It's climate change, but yeah, things are changing to the point that we're actually getting much higher temperatures, average temperatures than usual. Apparently, railways are built in such a way that there's an intentional gap left between segments of rail to accommodate for the expansion of the metal in the heat. And apparently that gap is now too small. The gap was built at a time when our climate wasn't as warm. So we now have to switch over to a Mediterranean gauge, or whatever it is. Not gauge, Mediterranean, whatever they've got. But that means literally ripping up all rail. Like, for the entire nation. It's like, oh, fuck. That's just the reality. Apparently, that's just the reality of the situation now. Great Britain's climate is no longer what it was 200 years ago. Why not slice more frequent? I don't know. I'm no engineer, dude. You're gonna have to... I got this information purely off a guy that I sat next to on a train who was telling me this. So, on the trip to London, he was explaining. Right. Sorry, have I fixed the problem? While I was idly... Ah, damn it. No, I've really got to sort this. Okay, at least my security train's on the way. It's the construction train. It's sitting in its path. Okay, let me recall the construction train. Right. Indeed, anecdotal evidence. Yeah. But yeah, so apparently Britain has got lots of baked-in infrastructure problems that are going to be difficult to fix. Okay. One moment, sorry. Right, back to the sub factory over here. So, I'll recall the construction train so long as its job is done. Do we need anything else from you? I think we're good. I think everything that you've got we can already do with the security train. So I'm going to send you back to your siding. I do need to rebuild the siding though because, hang on, I intentionally severed the connection. So drones, could you please reconnect it? One moment. Right. So you go back to your siding. Okay. No path. You will in a second. There we go. One last connection. And still no path. No, there you go. Construction train is returning. So this train is just contains a huge amount of resources for when I build a new place. Right, this should let the security train come on over. Here it is. Security train arrives, and if it has power, which it doesn't, it can start unloading. Sweet. Okay. Out of the logistics network. Nope, you're now in. Here we go. The local drones in their roboports spring to life, for the security train brings them landmines, walls, all that jazz. So we need to enclose the top part of the defences here. Oh yes, I need to make sure I get these yellow transport belts as well, because... well, why do that? Why have the yellows? Oh, of course. I'm only using the yellows because I'm using an older blueprint. Switch over to Express. Those come in the security train. So I'm going to switch over these belts to blue belts. They're more expensive to manufacture, but we're in the late game now, so it's fine. Alrighty then. What about... yeah, so here comes fresh ammo. Good. We can just attach that to that side in a minute. What about the propellant? Yeah, attach that to that side. So we've got some... what is it? We've got some light oil, which is... I think it's got a slightly higher damage bonus. Damage output or whatever. Whoopsie. 1 minute. There we go. The flamethrower turrets have now been filled up with light oil, which they're going to squirt all over the bugs, effectively squirting their ancestors in liquid form, flammable liquid form, and then torching the bugs. They deserve it for being so ugly. Right. Now, there's a missing flamethrower turret there. There we go. Thank you, Half-Blood Elf. Thank you, Half-Blood. Thank you for doing that. Alright. Flamethrowers are alive. Let's also place down a bit of a minefield in front of the walls. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Cool, cool. Let's also mark this for demolition. If the drones have cliff explosives, they'll blow them up. And also remove these trees over here for the sake of a nice, clear kill zone. Okay. Do I have any security doors? I do. Put them over the rail there so trains can come and go and we can seal it behind them. Thank you, Nodger. Thank you very much, Nodge. Thank you. Right, let's enclose the top part. So we've got turrets ready to... Wait. Ah, you're missing the... Oh, really? I never upgraded to the blue ones? Oh, okay. Can I do that? I can. Upgrade to the blue grapplers, because we got them arriving in a box. I need to upgrade my blueprints, don't I? I'm still using the older blueprints. Thank you, Burnout DV. Thank you very much, Burnout. Thank you. Alright. Turrets should now be able to get their ammunition. So that's the topmost crude oil thing. Let me just build them so I can see them. So, getting some pump jacks. How many are we talking about? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, they're going to take a little while to build. So, for those just joining the stream, I'm building a small sub-factory that's getting crude oil. Wait a minute, what's the problem? Here. Insufficient space in either the spider or my own personal inventory. Let me put these landmines in here. And let me remove the restriction on what can be placed in the box. Just so I can max it out. There we go. Oh no, wait, they're trying to bring up, of course. Cancel the request for the landmines, it's fine. You can keep them, they're yours. Sweet. Right, where are those pumps? Here they are. So let's place them down. So these are... So pump jacks. They're going to be drilling up. There's still 2 more. So yeah, drilling up the oil. But yeah, fun fact about crude oil. Not really a fun fact, I suppose. A lot of people underestimate just how much crude oil there actually is on planet Earth. There is an absolutely vast amount. Apparently, we could just keep on going for hundreds and hundreds of years. Effectively, we're going to have to stop. Well, we do need to stop, obviously, due to climate change. But when we do, there's still going to be a ridiculous amount of crude oil under the ground. The problem is not the amount of crude oil. The problem is easily accessible crude oil. The whole Middle East, it was a shallow ocean. So it was just building up just beneath the surface. So now, with a little bit of, well, the ocean's receding, it's easily accessible by just going, just sticking a pipe in the ground, and it just flows up by its own, the pressure difference. You basically need to do nothing. The problem is easily accessible oil fields, hence ever more expensive solutions to try and access deep water fields, which are still under the ocean. Okay. So, I need to enclose this fully. These are going to make lots of noise and vibrations and smells, and it's going to annoy the bugs. So, hey darling, you alright, sausage? Okay, so let's extend the turret defences all the way around. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Did I ever get round to building a... I don't think I ever did. I need to make like a corner blueprint for a turret, don't I? Ooh, you cheeky bugger. Just got jizzed on. Whoa, that's a lot of them. Whoa, there's a big nest! Okay, bring them down to the turrets. Bring them down. Shoot them! That is a very big nest. Bring out the nukes? Yeah, I think you're right. Hang on. Stand by. Fuck. Yeah, my nukes are here. They're already loaded. Fire in the hole. Hang on. Nuke away. There we go. Nuke away. Missed. Okay. So they constantly build nests. Indeed they do. So as mentioned before, the difficulty curve is quite clever in the sense that if I just show you this. So, for those not familiar, here is your main factory floor. Just switching off the markers. So, as you go, you generate pollution just through mining activities. So, for example, let me show you one of our mines. So here, we have a mine... No, we don't. Where's a mining operation? Here's a mining operation. Here is a representation of the amount of pollution that is being generated, this red cloud. So the mining operations generate a shit ton, so do the smelting operations, so do manufacturing in general, manufacturing operations in general. So, these clouds that are produced float across the terrain and accumulate, and they are absorbed by, sort by pollution, over the last hour, production, consumption. They are consumed by the trees, the ground, the water. It generally just settles very slowly, so if you switch off the machines, they'll gradually all rest. But they're being eaten by spawners. The bug spawners, the bug buildings, physically eat it. You can see the tile there. The pollution is being absorbed. It's being used as like a currency by the bugs in order to manufacture more bugs. So what it means is the bigger your factory, the more bugs you generate around you. Groups of bugs will move to a new area, like they're doing now, in order to make new spawners, creeping them closer and closer to the sources of pollution. For this reason, you need your walls. The more pollution you generate, the more bugs you attract, and the tougher they become, starting off small and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The green ones are behemoths, the toughest type of bug. So, before you know it, you're surrounded on all sides. I've made them. They spawn because they're coming for the pollution that they're eating. Okay. Could you theoretically wipe out all bugs so none can make spawners? I don't know if you can do that on the map, as in completely, but you can blast them clear of your local area using artillery. Observe. Artillery wagon. Your orders are to come to me. There's a custom waypoint. Drive here. The artillery wagon has left its siding, or it's leaving its siding. Can you move out the way, please? This artillery wagon enters the rail network. It's now leaving the factory itself. Okay, it seems I'm not manufacturing these rail signals. I thought I was. We need to sort that out. Okay. It's on its way. Let's try and get the turrets ready, because it's going to piss off a whole load of bugs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. At least get the walls on. Probably needs roboports. Yeah, build some additional roboports up here. Make sure the power is extended all the way. There we go. The roboports can now reach the building operations. Why use guns instead of lasers? I just think it's more fun. I know most people just put down lasers for long-range operations, but bringing in the ammo is an additional logistical challenge. I like it. Right. Most of these walls are not fully built. How many do we have? We've probably gone through all of them in the security train, haven't we? You're about to leave. Yeah, go bring me more. Go. Alright, where's my gun wagon? It's here. It's arrived. Alright. Here we go. Fuck them up. Artillery firing. So all the shells are flying into the bug spawners, which are being destroyed instantly, enraging the bugs who are assembling to engage. They will target the spawners first, in order to stop additional bugs from being created. They can blast an enormous area. This whole area is about to be purged. Thank you, Butt Crimes, and welcome indeed. Stand by. Repel the attack. Okay, the shells are flying this way now, eliminating this large nest. It's not genocide. It's pest control. Standing clear. I'll let the defences handle this themselves. Observe. As the bugs advance, they blow their legs off on the minefield. The turrets engage. Lasers, gatlings, and flamethrowers incinerate anything that survives the mines. Toasty. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. Where are they going? Okay. So, we're not here for them. They are simply an obstacle to be swept aside. We're here for the crude. Right. The security train will handle the rest of it. Let me just make sure that it's fully assembled before I move on. Probably not spooks. The nature of my YouTube content favours comedy, and this particular game isn't really for that sort of thing, or at least not for the format that I particularly do. I feel I need to be a little careful as a content creator. One can make sweeping changes when they're small, but once you reach a certain size, baby steps. Don't deviate too far from what audiences expect. I mean, you can, but there's a risk that goes with that. People want to see bullshitteries, is what I'm saying. Good to hear it, Seahorse. I hope it does go very well. Pets, so I'm working on Armor Bullshittery Part 10. It's week number 4. It's made of 37 segments, and I finished 9 of them. It's 18 minutes and 35 seconds long, and I finished editing 5 minutes and 1 second. By the end of today, hopefully, 6 minutes and 1 second. I'm afraid it's a pretty slow process. I can do about a minute per day, so you're going to have to give me another 4 weeks or so. Oh dear. Okay. Thank you, Spooks. Thank you for saying so. Okay, I'm a little nervous to start production without the top walls on. Can I call back the construction... Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to call back the construction train to get this done quickly. So... call this back, please. Come here. Did the audiobook go anywhere? Not really, Hugs. I mean, it's on the back burner. There's basically a story. There's like a 2-man play that I really like. It was on the internet, and yeah. I realised that I was going through YouTube going, I want to hear this in an audiobook form. And no one's done it, I think. And I was like, oh. And I realised maybe I'll give it a shot myself, and I started recording my audio, but it's a bit tricky. Like I do a few things in audiobook form that I wasn't pleased with. For example, it's very hard to hide the sound of my lips smacking. Like I had to get so close to the microphone in order to properly record stuff without background noise in the middle of this city. But as a result, the odd lip smack just sounded really frustrating. Yeah, plosives as well, Safi. I did a first recording. I was like, oh god. I started like baffling the mic with cotton wool. Sorry, what's going on here? It's because the signal's not set up properly. Shoo. Fuck's sake, hang on. Yeah, I need to sort this out. Just do a temporary thing for now. I don't think I'm manufacturing rail signals, which is crazy. Surely I... Wait, it is fixed. What's the problem? There's no train in... Oh, no, no, I'm stupid. I didn't dismiss the artillery wagon. We'll see. We'll see with that recording. I fell sick and then the armor bullshittery started, so, you know. Also, sorry, please bear with me. I need a wee-wee. I'm just going to run for a quick wee-wee. Hi. Okay then, so, for those just joining, I'm at a sub-factory. Where's my construction train? It's... weird. Where the fuck is it? I'm at a sub-factory on the far east side of the map. I'm awaiting the arrival... Oh, it arrived and it drove off. Come back if you please. So I'm trying to finish this place so we can pump up crude oil, although there's nothing to say that we can't start now. Place down some, electrical substations here and here, and begin pumping crude oil. So, we'll place the crude oil in some holding tanks. So yeah, build a couple of them. Oh, drones are off. Okay. So, holding tank here, holding tank here. Could do with a few more of them, to be honest. May as well build up lots and lots of crude. Okay. So, do I have any pipes? Might have to grab a few. I'll just tell the drones to make them. Place down a series of pipes that connect all the tankers, and then start filling the whole thing with crude. Is that going to get blocked? I have to spin it. Yep. And there's one up here, don't forget this one. Spin it round. Okay. Not very precise. Okay, you stop. Stop. Right, my construction train has arrived, so I'm just going to quickly unload it. Grab all of these walls here. If I place down some storage chests that the drones will have access to all the time, then they'll just come and go and take whatever they need. Take these walls. You don't need the security gates. Take these turrets and these rails. Oh wait, you're giving them back to me because of my logistics system. Cancel that for the minute. Okay. Enjoy, Okim. Enjoy indeed. Have fun. Here's some concrete. There we go. What else do we have? No, don't need those. Some pipe systems. Here we go. And some storage tanks. Place these in the boxes. So by doing this, the drones will just replace whatever they've got. So this is like a combined storage for the entire logistics network, the orange section. So this section is isolated. It's its own sub-factory with its own set of drones, as is this one. They won't share drones, nor inventory space. So I'm just trying to make sure that the drones have everything they need. Okay. So here we go. We're pumping up crude oil. Are all of these pumps operational? No. Why aren't you? Come on, put the pipe in, someone. Ah, you're not actually hooked up. Nor is that pipe system. Looking good though. Let me just put in a pipe that will spin that round. So light oil is being utilized as our propellant, shipped in from the main factory. Technically, we don't need to. We could actually squirt the crude oil onto them as a quick and dirty way of defending the sub-factory, if we wished. We're almost done. All I have to do is set up the trains properly. Yes, don't worry. For those watching who think this looks very complicated, it only looks complicated because the individual pieces of it look like you don't really understand them. As I keep saying, it's a jigsaw puzzle with extremely specific inputs and outputs for each piece of the jigsaw. If you understand the pieces, it's totally clear. Like, I can look at my factory floor, and to anyone not familiar with Factorio, they're like, oh god, what the fuck? But it's actually really simple. Each thing only does one thing. Like, each assembler only does one specific thing. Inputs, outputs. These are the ingredients that it takes in. This is the ingredient that it spits out. So yeah, if you've assembled it yourself, then it all makes sense. Ah, hang on a second. That's my incoming uranium feed. Didn't I sever that on purpose? I did, because I wanted to... Why did I sever that on purpose? I want to finish what's left of that uranium ore, but... yeah, there's a whole shit ton of uranium waiting to come on in. Okay, I've got to reattach that. Okay. Right. So my construction train... yeah, we need to get the crude oil sent over there. So fill up the tanks and get this... oh yeah, so of course, let's put down some speed modules. So, note the difference. So I've just added some custom circuitry, which we can manufacture back at the factory. This one is moving like this. Unmodified, okay? Whee! That's with the speed modules. We're going to need some more of them, though. I've only got the tier 2s. Gonna have to go get the tier 3s. Why aren't you working? You're not hooked up. There we go. That's right, fill those tanks full of crude. A bit better, Otter Cannon. Thank you for asking. Not fully 100% yet, as you can probably tell. Alright, let's get ourselves a crude oil input station. So I'll just copy one that we already have. Where's a crude oil input station? Here it is. So I'm just going to go bloop, like so. And I'm just going to paste it in. Yeah, as close to the edge as I can. Okay. Yeah, just pump it up there. Do I have any spare pipes? Nope, but I'm sure the drones do. So, please fill the station with crude. How many pumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Manufacture them myself. Oh. Okay, and what about the train stop? Really? I thought I was bringing them in via this train. Oh, I guess we're not manufacturing them back at the main factory. Oh, piss flaps. I've got to go back and grab one. Okay, we'll just go do that now quickly. I keep running out of sheet metal. Ah, dear. So yeah, what else is going on this week? I feel really boring, I'm afraid. I'm feeling a bit between games, so I'm finding a lot of... I just browse Steam, I'm like, oh dear, I don't know what to play. Yeah, bullshittery editing continues fine. My health hasn't been great, as you can tell. Whatever throat infection knocked me down really did knock me down. Thank you, Dalacram. Will there be more TF2 bullshittery? I hope so, Neo. It seemed to be quite well received, the patrons and the Twitch subs, if they vote for it again. hopefully we'll see more of that. Or I could just pick it myself. Okay. Right, we're back on the factory floor. Just gonna let me just request a few more metal plates. Sorry, one moment if you please. There we go. Sorry, just clearing my throat there. Okay, switch on my logistics requests there. Can you get hit and damaged by a moving train? I wouldn't know, MactWiz. I've never once been hit by any train ever, not at any point in the game. Not once. Nope. No, ignore the chat. I'm super careful. I never get run over by a train more or less every stream before I got the Spidertron. Okay. Why do I have so many of these? What the fuck? Hang on. Good, I got lots more. No, wait, where are the tier 3 speed modules? Bring me tier 3s. Oh, a request already exists? It does? It does. Yeah. How many do we have in storage? No, none? Why none? Surely we should be building loads of those. I see, I think they're being taken elsewhere. Yeah, they're being taken immediately over to the station, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. I don't need that many modules. Okay, so train, stop. Yep, grab a few of those. And also put these rail signals in the box just so that the base can access them. What the fuck? Where's a random solid fuel kicking about? Weird. Hang on. Take these rail signals. Didn't I have more of these? Rail signal. Okay. Hang on, let me just build a bunch of these quickly. Okay. Does my flat have central air conditioning? No, but I bought like one of the chest high units. It's actually in the frame. You can see it in the top right there. So I've got like an air conditioning unit which I've strapped against the window. About 3 years ago, we had an incredibly hot summer here in the UK. We had a period of about 7 or 8 weeks without even a drop of rain and incredibly warm temperatures. It was so hot that apparently a whole load of Bronze Age and Roman ruins were being revealed by the fact that more or less every strand of grass in the UK died, revealing huge outlines in fields which have never been seen. But anyway, I purchased that air conditioning unit so there would at least be one room that's comfortable and Lulu can relax in. Yeah. Indeed, normal summer in Spain, Tony, but not in the UK. I keep saying it. The reality of the situation is that the UK climate is drastically different. I don't have the vocabulary to properly explain it. It's something to do with the difference in average temperature between the polar region and the area around the UK. Apparently there's some sort of belt, there's some sort of weather front which is meant to move up and down repeatedly, just off the coast of just in the Atlantic Ocean. And because average temperatures between the polar region and the Atlantic Ocean are relatively comparable, it's not moving much. It used to bounce up and down all the time, but now it stays still for long periods of time. For this reason, everything below whatever belt that is getting extremely dry temperatures, and everything above it is getting extremely wet conditions. So for this reason, Britain has been seeing, like, say, huge droughts, and Iceland has been seeing more rainfall than ever recorded. Yeah, I don't really have the vocabulary to properly explain what it is, though, Sven. It's like a pressure front or something? It's whatever it is. I'm sure there's a meteorologist in the chat who knows what I'm talking about. Something to do with average temperatures in the polar region now being too warm to make this thing move around. Okay, I came here for the signals and the train stop. Let's get back. Thank you, Hiroto. Thank you very much, Hiroto. Did we get firestorms? Not really, no. I don't really know of any major firestorms in the UK. We do get floods occasionally, though. We've got areas of lowland which are repeatedly being flooded. Clue Bottle says Egypt has the opposite problem. Way colder winters and rain with homes and infrastructure not built to handle it. Yeah. It's going to be a very, very difficult next 100, 200 years, unfortunately. Very, very challenging. The problem is we rely on a stable climate for, well, infrastructure and agriculture, and now things are going to get very difficult. And the sad reality of the fact is that it's going to get difficult for countries that are least equipped to deal with this. Right. Not that it's going to be a cakewalk everywhere else, it's going to be a fucking nightmare. Thank you, Lefty Scissor. Thank you very much, Lefty. And unfortunately, the fix for it requires sweeping changes on a societal level, really. It's not just like a click your fingers and just elect one dude who says he's going to fix it and then poof, fixed it. We need to change our habits in a very broad sense. Good luck with that. We're not burning fossil fuels because we're dicks. It's because, well, we need a swift and competitive form of energy. And it doesn't get more competitive than dig it out of the ground and stick it in a fire. Hang on. I'm just extending this here. And the nature of the nature of the competition is that it is a competition. Anyone who says otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. Sorry, I know I'm rambling horrendously. It is a competition. There are 200 countries and we're all competing. It's been that way since city-states, for Christ's sake. Don't know why, it just seems to be the nature of humans. We build up societies and then naturally we have to compete with each other. Could be militarily, mostly it's economic. Could be sort of cultural. America's far out in front in that regard. But yeah, it's always been a competition. And so any country that agrees to make sweeping changes to the way that they, say, get energy is going to have trouble fighting those that don't agree, because those that don't agree have a competitive edge. That's just the game. That's just the nature of it. So everyone has to agree, otherwise any agreement is useless. And the problem is, by the time everyone agrees, it's kind of fucking too late. Just the amount of carbon that we've released into the environment is too late. You can't, you know, genie's out. Genie's out of the bottle. You can't put the carbon back in, or at least it's going to take a very, very long time. There's no magic fix for it. I need more roboports. Hang on. So, let me set up the train. Well, I have set up the train. There's a station at least. Let's get the crude oil shipped. Here we go. Oh wait, hang on. Crude oil. Oh, of course, because it's sharing the name. Crude oil input B? Do we have one of those? Oh, we got one of those. Crude oil input C. Yeah, we don't have one of those. We'll give it a new train. Its own dedicated train. So 1 locomotive and how many? 2. 2 incoming tankers. Right. Oh, there's a bit of a queue. Oh, of course, I'm making roboports. Do those later. Sorry, aren't you meant to be coming with roboports? Yeah, roboports. What's the problem? Why don't you have roboports? The security train should have them. Are they not arriving? Roboports. Am I not manufacturing roboports? Switch to goods, sorry. Maybe I'm just not. Weird. Okay. Okay, so new locomotive. Place down 2 of these. Cool. And then shade it black, so just on a quick glance I can tell exactly what the train is for. I would like you to go to crude oil output A, so output from the rail network. Wait there for just over a minute or until all cargo is empty. And then come back to crude oil input C. Wait for just over a minute or until your cargo is full. You need some fuel. We can remedy that. There you go. And then, there we go. Crude oil is being flooded into the train. Place down a replacement train just behind it. We're going to have to build one. I'm going to right click on this train in order to copy its settings, and then left click on this train. Voila! Set up the same damn way. Although, do we have any fuel? No. Does the spider have any fuel? No. Let me just rip up some trees. It's not ideal, but at least it'll get it back to the factory floor. How long does Lulu sleep on average? A few hours. I couldn't. Yeah, she wakes up and sleeps, wakes up and sleeps. She does whatever she wants. Okay. There we go. We have a fresh reservoir of crude oil. Now, let's set up the signals properly. So, one signal... Well, the train stop has its own signal, so you stay there. So, divide up the line. Divide up the line. Oh, wait, it doesn't have its own signal. It's fine. Okay, so that's its own segment. This is its own segment. There we go. Just in case there's a second security train. Cool. And then this will be the return journey. Okay, wait there until you're ready to proceed. And then all of this should stay. So purple, purple. No. Hang on. How many? I need to make sure that if any trains are waiting, they do so. Okay. They do so within the walls. So 1, 2, 3. There. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then there's enough space. Okay, leave that. Don't touch it. Same dealio with this. Did I just say dealio? Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then this is, so this section, I need to make sure that these are completely isolated. So blue and yellow, blue and yellow. Here we go, blue and yellow. Let me follow the blue first. So if this is empty, the trains proceed. They must not wait here. Oh, piss. That's not good. Okay, keep this blue. Does it go blue all the way? Does it stay blue? Yes. Okay, so all the way, it's blue. So they will not enter this track unless it's completely clear all the way to the other side. Okay. What about the other one? Hey, sausage. What you doing? You being cute? Hmm? Sorry, pardon me. What you doing, sausage? Hmm? You being cute? What you doing? She is very, very pampered. Over the weekend, we went to go to my auntie's house, where we got some, we had a family gathering. And so she got all of the attention. All of the cuddles. I hope so, James Ventura. Although I'm going to be honest with you, Divinity takes quite a lot of time, and obviously it's not for everyone. So I would like to. Yeah. Okay, hang on. So I'm actually going to remove this signal here. Yeah, I just need to make sure that the way is clear, the entire route. So this is where the trains wait before they enter the system. Okay. Don't worry about that bandwidth. The spaghetti nature of the factory. Yeah, I wouldn't get too concerned about that. As I keep saying, Factorio has lots of little fun eureka moments, and having a messy spaghetti factory that you've built and you're attached to, gradually getting more efficient as you go, is a big part of it. Don't look at other people's Factorio builds and try to replicate it. Sort of, you know, do your own thing. Okay. So, I think we're good. We got the crude oil facility. Oh wait, there's no actual... I never actually built any radar stations up there. That means we can't see what the fuck's going on. The radar stations will show me the positions of the bugs, but they'll also let me look down upon the settlement at a distance. Hi there, Polygula. Hi there indeed. Also, insufficient roboports to replace the minefields here. I'll need to sort that out. Okay. Let's go get some roboports and come back. Automatically piloting the spider. And let's see what our crude oil is doing. Thank you, Eeyore. Thank you very much, Eeyore. I'm afraid not, Aaron. As you can still tell, my voice is... although, actually, I'm not really having many coughing fits this morning, which is good. Where's Cyanide? Not sure. He does software development type work. He runs his own software development studio now. So he's a big, important businessman. Yeah, he's had something of an interesting path when it comes to his careers. Started off as a student back when I first knew him, and then he did his mandatory service for the Singapore Fire Service, so he was a firefighter, saving like cats from buildings and old ladies from trees. And then he went off for university studies in the United Kingdom, and since started a business where he's... so weirdly, I didn't actually know this, he's really big on his flight sims. It's weird. It's like discovering that the local thug likes opera. Like, he's calmly playing his flight sims where he's roaming around, flying through the cloudy skies in his Boeing 7-something-7. Anyway, he set up a flight sim company that does, like, simulation stuff. Okay. Hi there, Alucard. Welcome indeed. Yeah, I'm good. Just a little bit sick in the throat. Hi there, Funker. Hi there indeed. Right, so here comes the crude oil. So these are only... yeah, so these trains only have the dregs of crude oil, unfortunately. There's not much left in them. They're emptying their cargo incredibly quickly, see? So, do we have any... where are my tankers? I need to put down like a crude oil storage tanker, don't I? They're up here right now. So we do have quite a bit of crude coming in. Good. Let's have a look at our plastics production. So, the crude oil and the liquid coal together. Okay. That's a lot more petroleum gas. Lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. That's what we want. So, if I look over the last hour, our plastics production... yay! Alright. Really? 1.4, 1.4, 1.3, drop down to 100. Those are some abnormal spikes. Okay. Does that imply that that's completely... yeah, okay, I need to up the output. That's fine, we can do that. So, let me do this. Remove these power things. Take this array. Might have to... Is there enough room? If I swap it round... Hang on. So where's the output? What does it say, sorry? Chemical plant can't be flipped? Really? Okay. I'll need to move this, won't I? How am I going to do this? Thinking about this. Let's do... If I flip it around here and say make me plastics. Yeah, taking... Should be fine, just do this, right? So take in coal, and then we'll put the output there. Yeah, should be alright. Cool. Yeah, that'll work. Oops. Okay, and then... Oh, don't forget the speed modules. There we go. Cool, let's try that. And then that'll be the output, which I'll combine with the plastic output there. Yeah, need to give it petroleum gas. So flip that around, put that there. That should... Uh-oh. Don't mix it with the sulfur. Hold on. You shimmy that way. Yeah, petroleum gas is here. Shouldn't be a problem. What's that? Why is that empty? Deal with that later. So, for those just joining the stream, what you're looking at is a man driving around in a robot spider called Spidey McSpiderface. And what I'm doing is I'm building rows of refineries which are taking petroleum-based products, notably petroleum gas, and producing blocks of plastic, which is an incredibly useful material for my factory. Oh, wait a minute. I might need to put down smaller... Yeah, put down smaller pylons to reach in. Do I need to? No, I don't. Hang on. Stupid. Don't do that. Just make these go closer. Hang on. Can they reach? Yeah, so long as on the other side they're close. Right? Yeah, they'll reach all of them. Okay. Cool. So, give this petroleum gas and we should dramatically improve the output. Thread that under there. Thank you, King Bull 13. Thank you very much, King Bull. Thank you sincerely, sir. There we go. Petroleum gas threaded through. Just need more refineries. Not refineries, chemical plants, sorry. How many do we require? We need 14 of them. Where are they? Here they are. Cool. 14 being manufactured. Oh, this one isn't quite reaching. Nor is this one. No biggie. So, as you can see from the middle belt here, coal is being threaded through via an express conveyor belt where it's being processed, mixed with petroleum gas and turned into the plastics then. Thank you, Fat Turbo, or Fat Turbo. Thank you. Alright. Come on, 3 more and we're good. Then we'll hook it up over here. So thread the coal underneath. There we go. Sweet. And we don't even need this. Get rid of that. Just thread it straight onto the bus. Right. Plastics. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. They're not able to unload, are they? No room to drop off their products. Do you reckon I should cut it in half? How do I solve that problem if I have to only use one side of the belt? Buffer chests, I suppose, yeah. Isn't that just kicking the problem down the line? Well, it's not... Could do. What's my plastic consumption? Let's have a look. So it's mostly going down here. Yeah, I need to sort this out. So that's only using one half as well. I need to redesign this. Still got this. Yeah, still got the tier 2 speed modules. Okay. Yes, have a look. How did we do? So we've gone to... Oh, sweet. So 1.4k up to 2.1k. Nice. But what about what I really care about, which is the red circuits? Red circuits, fluctuating quite broadly, up to 633. Not a huge increase. It's no doubt this bottleneck, isn't it? So it's, yeah, even with the increase in throughput, not enough plastics are getting over here, see? Okay. So what if... no, I haven't... Sorry, I was about to... My brain is just going through possible options, but that's not very smart, is it? I need to rethink the way that this factory works. Basically, stop well, if they can't reach here, basically slice that off and put this here instead. I mean, truth be told, I know what I need to do. I need to take this off entirely and move this to a sub-factory. Somewhere else where I've got my own dedicated space just for circuits. And then I've got enough room to tweak it accordingly. Okay. So that's something I need to do. Let me just go to the end for a second. Red circuits are flooding through. Lots of plastics. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, uranium. I need to fix that. Oh shit. Why is that polluted with uranium? Or high explosives even? How long has that been polluted? I presume a long time. Ugh. Okay. Leave that alone. Right, here's the rocket facility at the far end. Waiting for rocket control units. Rocket in progress. Rocket control units are creeping in. What do they require? They're waiting on speed modules. Yeah. The speed modules are coming in here. Red circuits. Yeah, so, but we're back to red circuits again. So I need to improve the throughput of red circuits. So the next thing I could do is I could rip this out entirely and move this to a train delivery system. So have them bought in via a sub-factory somewhere. God damn it. Oh! Damn it. Biters ate one of my trains. Okay. Production modules rather than speed for the red circuits? I didn't think of that. I'll give it a go. Hang on. Wait, what am I looking at here? Is this one train that's been... What's this? Sorry, is this 2 trains that have been eaten, or just the one? Uranium South. Hang on. 4. It's meant to have 4 wagons. What the okay. Move forward a second. There you go. Continue on your way. What about you? Oh, Jesus. Ah. Gonna have the drones get rid of it. Okay. There we go. Drop this uranium off somewhere. In my enrichment center. Looking at the time, folks, alas, I do need to go get on with work in a minute. Yeah, so I just live stream a bit in the morning before I get on with the editing. Much to do. Hang on, here's the enrichment center. So uranium is coming in. And it's being... Yep. Its individual isotopes are being isolated. Okay, just going to dump this in here. There we go. Raw uranium dumped. Okay. Well, there's more coming, isn't there? Okay. Thank you. Right. Oh yeah, how are we doing here with my... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's completely full, isn't it? Okay. So the output of the centrifuges, which are producing uranium-235, which is the fissile isotope of the uranium. Yeah, it's completely blocked. We've got so much of it. We need to start mass-producing nukes, don't we? Oh, Jesus. Even the storage, the push the problem down the road storage tanks are completely full. Yeah, we do need to make some nuclear weapons. Atomic bombs. Oh, they require rocket control units. Bit tricky. What about the reactors? How much do they have? Makes contents. Yeah, they got tons of fuel rods. They'll be fine. Okay. Right, so... Yeah, apologies, folks. So, trains are fucked again. Crap. Yeah, I'm probably going to leave it there this morning, if that's alright. It's just that before I go down another huge rabbit hole, it's already about 2 minutes to 1 anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to go get on with the armor bullshittery. So, this afternoon, I need to go from minute 5 to minute 6 of 18 minutes. So, I just need to sit down and try and move as many of these sequences through Adobe After Effects as I can. Yeah, so I'll let you know how it goes this afternoon. Forewarning, I do need to disappear and, well, I'm going to go fishing with my brother this week. So if I turn up one day and I say I'm away fishing, please forgive me. I'm not going to tell you which day it is, but yeah, I'm going to go spend some quality time with my little brother, who I haven't seen in a while. So, yeah, that's the plan. But I do recommend Factorio if you've not tried it. It's good fun. And I'll just leave you in the company of... Hang on. Who's playing? So Sheep is doing Sea of Thieves. In addition, not many people are on right now. I'll hand you over to Sheep. So this is ZF Sheep. He's running around doing some Sea of Thieves. If you're not familiar with Sheep, he's quite similar to me. So strong British accent, running around narrating what he's doing. So I'll let him explain. Thank you again for watching, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon. This is ZF Sheep.